Hello students, welcome to Ishwari Taniksha channel. Students, in this video we are going to revise KCET Chemistry 2025 paper. This will be very helpful for your NEET 2025 examination. So in Karnataka CET 2025 examination, so you can see totally 60 questions were asked. So let us see those questions now. So the first question is, which of the following methods of expressing concentration are unitless? So which doesn't have a unit? So you can see the option 2 will be the correct. That is, mole fraction and mass percent doesn't have unit. They are unitless. Second question, select the incorrect statement from the following. So you can see here the incorrect statement are B and C. So B, you can see in the answer of calculation 2.5 into 1.25 has 4 significant figures. So this is wrong. Why it is wrong? So here you can see 2.5 into 1.25. So multiply this, you will be getting 3.125 something. Just multiply and see how much you are getting. So after multiplying, what you have to see is in these two numbers, this one and this one. So which is the smallest number you have to see? That is smallest in the sense less numbers, less digits. So here there are 2 digits and here there are 3 digits. So you have to select the lowest one. So here 2 digit, this is the lowest one. So here since 2 digits are there, here you have to take only 2 significant figures. So here in the answer of calculation 2.5 into 1.25 has 4 significant figure. This is wrong. So instead of that, here it should have been given 2 significant figures is the correct answer. Zeros preceding to first non-zero digits are significant. So it is not significant. Therefore this is wrong. Next, given below the atomic masses of, so atomic masses, elements are given, then atomic mass is given. Which of the following doesn't form triad? So the answer is chlorine, potassium and calcium. The change in hybridization of aluminium atom in the following. So you can see here the change in hybridization. Here sp2 and here it is sp3. Next, match list 1 and list 2. Select the correct option. So here you can see molecule or ion is given and here the bond order is given. So students, in the previous video you can see I have made a trick on the bond order. So easily you can find the bond order of any molecule if you know the number of electrons. So see here, nitrogen will be having 7 electrons. Oxygen will be having 8 electrons, totally 15 electrons. Same way for carbon. Carbon has 6 electrons, oxygen 8, total 14. And for O2 minus, 1 oxygen is 8, second oxygen is 8, minus sign means you have to add 1. So total 17 electrons. And O2 is 8 plus 8, totally 16 electrons. So here you can see, if 14 electrons are there, the bond order will be 3. If 15 electrons are present, bond order will be 2.5. If 16 electrons are present, bond order will be 2. If 17 electrons are present, bond order is 1.5. So you can go to the playlist and check my videos. I have made a trick, so in which I have thought from 10. So if 10 electrons are there, so what will be the bond order? If 11 electrons are present, what is the bond order? So go through that trick. So it will be very helpful to you. Just calculate the number of electrons and you can find the bond order. So next, the electronic configuration of X and Y are given. So this is X and this is Y. Which of the following is correct molecular formula and the type of bond formed between X and Y? So here you can see the outermost electronic configuration is 3s2 3p3, 3s2 3p5. So totally there should be 8 electrons for complete octet. So here how many electrons are there? So there are only 5 electrons. So it can form bond with 3 more atoms. So therefore you can see here it can form bond with 3 more atoms. X can form bond with 3 atoms of Y. And what is the type of bond formed here? So here you can see P has single electron. P3 means 1 electron will be present in X. Y, it has 5 electrons. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now 1 electron it can share with this. Same way 1 more Y can share 1 electron here. one more Y will share one more electron here. So sharing of electron will take place, therefore it is called as covalent bond. So here again match. So here combination reaction. So you know that combination reaction means two or more molecules will be combining together and to form a product. So you can see two or more molecules are combining together to form a product. Decomposition meaning is one molecule will be breaking to form two or more product. So here you can see one is breaking to form two or more product. Displacement reaction. So you know what is displacement reaction. So one atom will be displacing another atom. Disproportionation reaction meaning is simultaneously one molecule will be undergoing oxidation as well as reduction. So here you can see oxygen is undergoing oxidation as well as reduction. Therefore this is disproportionation reaction. So option 4 is the correct answer. In the following pairs, the one which both transition metal ions are colorless. So answer is this. Option 2 is the correct answer. In the following in the reaction between hydrogen sulfide and acidified potassium permanganate solution. So you have to find H2S is oxidized to sulfur and MnO4 minus is reduced to Mn2 plus. So you can see this is the reaction. Next 10th question. A member of lanthanide series which is well known to exhibit +4 oxidation state is cerium. In which of the following pairs both the elements do not have N-1 D10NS2 configuration? So answer option will be Ag and copper. 12th question. A ligand which has two different donor atoms and either of the two ligates with the central metal atom or ion in the complex. So the answer is ambidentate ligands. Which of the following statements are true about NiCl4 2-? So here the option A, B, C, D, E. So this is the correct option, second one. So all are correct. Which formula and its name combination is correct? So you can see here the formula is given and the name is given. So which one is incorrect you have to find. So students, here both option 1 and option 2 both are incorrect, because here it should be diamine, double M should come. Here single M is given, so diamine. So here in the KCET answer key you can see both the options are given. So any one you can mark, so you will be getting the marks. So here it should have been diamine, A-M-M-I-N-E. So since here only one M is present, this is incorrect. Next here you can see CO3. CO3 is carbonate. Here it is given as carbonyl. So therefore this is wrong. Next, in the complex ion FeC2O4 3 the coordination number of iron is. So here you can see coordination number of iron is here C2O4 2-. This is a bidentate ligand. So therefore you will be multiplying. So C2O4 here totally 3 are present. Therefore 3 into 2 will be equal to 6. 6 is the correct answer. Next again match the following. So here glucose should be converted into the product and that will be converted into the structural prediction. So you have to find which structure is formed. So here acetic anhydride will be converted into, so you can see here glucose has a 5 hydroxyl group, and then glucose when it is treated with bromine water it will be converted, glucose has an aldehyde group, and then third one is hydroiodic acid. Hydroiodic acid will be converted into glucose has a straight chain of 6 carbon atoms, and last is hydrogen cyanide. Glucose has a carbonyl group. So option 3. So this will be the correct answer. Next 17th one. The correct sequence of alpha amino acid, hormone, vitamins, carbohydrates respectively is. So the answer is this. That is aspartic acid, insulin, ascorbic acid and rhamnose. So rhamnose is a carbohydrate and ascorbic acid. So this is a vitamin, you know that vitamin C, and then insulin is a hormone and this is a amino acid. Which example of carbohydrate exhibit alpha link? that is alpha glycosidic link in their structure. Answer is amylose and amylopectin. So they will be having alpha link. And then from practical chemistry, you can see this is the question asked. In the titration of potassium permanganate against FAS, dilute sulfuric acid but not nitric acid is used to maintain acidic medium because nitric acid itself is an oxidizing agent. So one more question from practicals. The group reagent, that is ammonium chloride and aqueous ammonia, will precipitate which of the following ion? So answer will be Al3+. And then in the preparation of sodium fusion extract, the purpose of fusing organic compound with a piece of sodium metal is to convert the elements of compound from covalent form to ionic form. The sodium fusion extract is boiled with concentrated nitric acid. While testing for halogens, by doing it so, it decomposes Na2S and NaCN if formed. So you can see this is the reaction. If it is formed, it will be decomposed. Which of the following is not aromatic compound? So you know that they have to follow Huckel's rule, that is 4n plus 2 pi electron should be there. That is, you have to check. If the number of pi electron is 2, 6, 10 and 14, then it is aromatic. So check the number of pi electrons here. So here one double bond is equal to 2 pi electrons. So 2 plus 2, 4. And here one negative sign is there. So total 6 electrons. So check here whether 6 electron is present. So 6 electrons are there. Therefore this is aromatic. And here 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 electrons. So here we don't have 4. So this is not aromatic. And here 2, 4, 6. 6 electrons aromatic. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So totally 14 electrons are there. So here you can see 14. So therefore this is also aromatic. Only this is not aromatic compound. IUPAC name of the given organic compound. So here you can see the structure is given and this is the answer. Among the following, identify the compound that is not an isomer of hexane. So you can see this is the correct option. The organic compound, so compound is given, can be classified as. So here you can see this is the halogen. Halogen is connected to sp3 carbon here. And this sp3 carbon is connected to double bond of the benzene ring. Therefore it is benzyl halide. So I have made a video on this benzyl halide, vinyl halide, aryl halide, alkyl halide. So go through that. In that difference I have taught you clearly. Then chlorobenzene reacts with bromine gas in the presence of anhydrous aluminum bromide to yield para-bromochlorobenzene. This reaction is classified as. So answer is electrophilic substitution reaction. So whenever you are treating chlorobenzene in the presence of anhydrous aluminum chloride or aluminum bromide. So here electrophile will be generated. Br plus will be generated, electrophile. So electrophile substitution will take place. The organometallic compound on reaction with D2O. So instead of water, they have taken deuterium, produces. So here what happens is the bond between carbon and magnesium will break. So here you will add D to the carbon and to the magnesium you will be adding OD. So here this is the product. CH3 3 times and CD. So here you can see this is the product. The major product formed when this compound is treated with metallic sodium in dry ether. So what will happen is, so this is the compound given. When you are treating with metallic sodium in dry ether, you can see here Br will be eliminated and here electron pair will be there. So this electron pair will move here and this will be moving as Cl minus. So as a result you can see a bond will be formed. So this is the correct option. Ethyl alcohol is heated with concentrated sulfuric acid at 413 Kelvin. The major product formed is. So take 2 molecules of ethyl alcohol, C2H5OH plus you are treating with concentrated sulfuric acid. So take one more molecule, C2H5. So sulfuric acid is a dehydrating agent. So water you will eliminate. So what is remaining? C2H5O, C2H5. So diethyl ether will be the product. Phenol can be distinguished from propanol, that is alcohol, by using the reagent bromine water. Match the following with their pKa values. So remember this relation, pKa value if it is less, Ka will be more, that is acidic strength will be more. So here acidic strength will be more, therefore pKa value should be less. So among this is the one which is less, so you have to match with this. And phenol will be having a pKa value of 10, so this will be the answer. Next question. So you are taking a compound treating with Hi. So A and B are formed respectively. So you have to find what is A and what is B. So when you are treating with Hi, what happens is Hi will break as H plus and I minus. So I minus will attack this carbon, and this will be for leaving group CH3O minus. So that will combine with H plus. So you can see this is the product formed. 34th question. Oxidation of toluene with chromyl chloride followed by hydrolysis gives benzaldehyde. So this reaction is known as, so go through the name reaction. So this is called as Etart's reaction. Statement 1 and statement 2. So here statement 1 is true, but statement 2 is false, because oxidation of benzyl alcohol with aqueous KMNO4 lead to the formation of, here it is given as benzaldehyde, but the answer is benzoic acid. So 1 is correct, but 2 is wrong. Arrange the following compounds in their decreasing order of reactivity towards nucleophilic addition reaction. So here write this trick, that is the rate of a reaction is inversely proportional to positive inductive effect. That is, rate will be more when a positive inductive effect is less. So here this will be the correct option. 37th. Which of the following has most acidic hydrogen? So acidic nature will be directly proportional to negative inductive effect. So here you can see chloroacetic acid. I have written the structure, and second propanoic acid, and then dichloroacetic acid, and then trichloroacetic acid. So here this is positive inductive effect. What we want is negative inductive effect. Eliminate this. And here 3 chlorine atoms are present. So more negative inductive effect will be in this. Therefore this will be more acidic in nature. So this will be the correct option. Which of the following reagents are suitable to differentiate aniline and N-methyl aniline chemically? So you can see this is aniline, which is a primary amine, and this is N-methyl aniline, which is a secondary amine. So here chloroform and alcoholic potassium hydroxide can be used. Which of the following reaction doesn't yield amine? So the answer is fourth one. Option is 4, only 3. So here you can see this will give acid, all the other will be giving amine. Match the following. So here list 1 with the items given in list 2. So benzene sulfonyl chloride. So this is a Heinsberg reagent. So for 1, option B is the correct answer. So here you can see the option for 1 B. So in all the other 3, the options are different. So first one, if you know enough, you can choose the correct answer. The number of orbitals associated with N shell of an atom is. So here for the N shell, N will be equal to 4. So the number of orbital will be equal to N square, which is 4 square. 4 4s are 16. So 16 will be the answer. According to Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, the value of delta V into delta X for an object whose mass, so mass is given and H value is given. So use this formula and simplify. You will be getting this as the answer. Given below are 2 statements. So here 2 statements are given. Both statement 1 and 2 are true. So read these statements. Both are correct. Which of the following reaction has delta H is equal to delta U? So the correct option is the fourth one. Identify the incorrect statement among the following. So incorrect statement among the following is B, D and E. So B, D and E. So these are incorrect statement. Which of the following statements are true about equilibrium? So A, B and C are true. So only all the statements which are given are true. According to Le-Chatelier's principle in the reaction. So here a reaction is given. The formation of methane, that is methane, is favored by. So forward reaction will be favored by. So students, this concept again I have made a video on this. A trick is made on Lee-Chatterley's principle. So go through this. This is very important concept. So if you go through that trick, so you can easily find the answer for this. So here forward reaction should take place. So when the forward reaction will take place? Forward reaction will take place when the concentration of this reduces. So this is one. And one more is when the concentration of this increases, here forward reaction will take place. So A and C are the correct option. The equilibrium constant at 298 Kelvin for the reaction is 100 and initial concentration is 4 species are 1 molar each. So you have to find equilibrium concentration of D. So write the equation initial concentration, that is when time is equal to 0, and this is concentration at equilibrium, and you know that Kc. So Kc formula is this. Substitute, you will be getting 1.818 as the answer. And then among the following 0.1 molar aqueous solution, which one will exhibit the lowest boiling point? So students, here depends on the number of ions. Less the number of ions, lowest will be the boiling point. Here sodium chloride. So sodium and chloride, only 2 ions are present. Whereas here aluminium chloride. So aluminium chloride is AlCl3. So 4 ions are present. So everywhere there are more number of ions. Here only 2 ions are there. So it will be having lowest boiling point. Variation of solubility with the temperature for a gas in liquid. For a gas in liquid, so this will be the graph. 180 grams of glucose is dissolved in 1 kg of water in the vessel. The temperature at which the water boils. So here pressure is given and Kb is given for the water. So boiling point for pure water. So use this formula. So you will be getting 373.67 as the answer. Next question. If nitrogen gases bubble through water at 293 Kelvin, how many moles of nitrogen gas would dissolve in 1 liter of water? So assume nitrogen gas exerts a partial pressure. So partial pressure is given 0.9. So again use this formula. So you will be getting the answer as 7.16 into 10 to the power of minus 4. The correct statement about galvanic cell is, so correct statement. So A and D are the correct statement. Current flows from cathode to anode. Anode is a positive terminal. So here it is wrong because this is a negative terminal. And here if delta E cell is less than 0, then it is spontaneous. This is wrong because it should be greater than 0. The electronic conductance depends on the number of valence electrons per atom. For a given half cell, Al3 plus 3 electron giving aluminium, on increasing the concentration of aluminium ion, the electrode potential will increase. Match the following again. So here correct option for quantity of electricity required to deposit various metals at the cathode. So here you can see 1 Faraday is required. So 1 electron, Ag plus 1 electron gives Ag. So 1 Faraday is required, which is 96,500 coulomb. So here 2 Faraday and here 3 Faraday and here it is 4 Faraday. So according to this you have to match. So this is the correct option. Catalysts are used to increase the rate of chemical reaction. So because it decreases the activation energy. Half-life of first order is reaction is 20 seconds and initial concentration is given as 0.2. So here you can see initial concentration is 0.2. Half-life is 20 seconds. In the sense it will be converted into 0.1. So they are asking after 80 seconds. So 20 seconds, next make it 40. For 40 seconds, make this half. So 0.1 half will be 0.05. So 0.05 half will be 0.25 at 60 seconds. 0.25 make it half. It will be 0.0125 at 60 seconds. So answer will be this. Next, in the given graph, activation energy for the reverse reaction. So to calculate the activation energy, forward and backward reaction, use this. So delta H is equal to activation energy for forward minus backward. So backward will be equal to forward minus delta H, which will be 125. So answer will be option 2. So the last one, For the reaction, so reaction is given, initial concentration is given as 2.0 and after 300 minutes it is reduced to 1.4. So the rate of production of NO2 is, so the option answer will be 4 into 10 to the power of minus 3. So students, go through this paper, so you will have an idea how to solve these questions. This will be very helpful for you in the NEET examination as well. So all the very best students. I'll meet you in the next video.